Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're going to dive into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down, and let's see if we see any setups that we might want to take advantage of. Now remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades, and always do your research and trade at your own risk. All right, so let's hop into the charts here. And I always like to start off with the month, because if we get too used to just looking at the 15-minute, the 30-minute, a lot of things could look bullish, but the month is really giving you like what the weather is. Are we in a winter? Are we in a summer? Are we in a spring? So it's really letting you know what's happening. And as bullish as you want to be, I keep on reiterating to you guys, these stochastics are very bearish, and this 21-day moving average is still at 63,572. It's very possible that we could fall there, even though there's some bullish sentiment in the air. Let's take a look at the weekly here. And the weekly, the stochastics are low. It's looking good. It looks like we could touch this 21-day moving average at 92,775, or possibly break out from there. So far, we are kind of breaking out of this pattern. Let's see what happens. Now, something that I saw here, I believe it was in the 4-day chart. This looks very bullish to me. This is kind of letting me know that maybe the weekly is going to break out, because these stochastics are very low and we're on the way up. And the 21-day moving average is at 88,526. We've already reached over 86,000 a couple of times. We have some resistance there, but this looks very probable with the stochastics being still low that we're probably going to be breaking 86,000 in a couple of days. Let's see what happens. Now, if we go to the daily chart, I talked to you guys yesterday about how this to me is looking bullish. This to me looks like a flag here. So let's play out the flag, and the measured move to this looks to me like it's going to be going to about like 94. So I'm thinking that we're going to get at least 93 or so. The stochastic here hasn't dipped over. It looks like we're going to be dragging. So we're going to keep that flag on there for a little while. And also, I was talking to you guys about how this looks like an inverted head and shoulders, and that might break out even higher. So there's a flag and also an inverted head and shoulder that looks like it's playing out. So that's giving me some bullish vibes. Let's take a look at the 22-hour just to see what's happening. Yesterday, this looked bearish, like it was going to fall, but I see a little curve here. So I'm thinking this flag is going to play out. In the 12-hour, it hasn't dipped down. It looks a little curvy, so we might make a little run back up here. And in the 8-hour, as you can see, as we lower the time frames from the day, everything's fitting perfectly into these flags here. Look at the stochastic low on the way up. The 200-day moving average is at 86.94. This is where we have heavy resistance. This last wick here was at 86,500, let's call it. So if we're able to break out from here and we break this resistance, we're going to be going towards that 93,000 region. Now in the 4-hour chart, this also looks like a flag. The bears had a lot of opportunity to drop us down. We've been able to maintain the 21-day moving average here. And even yesterday we wicked down, we touched the 21, and now we're bouncing off of it, and we still have room here in the stochastic RSI. So I'm thinking this is going to play out. I also talked to you guys, apart from this flag, how this also looks like an inverted head and shoulder pattern. So it's possible that either this flag or the inverted head and shoulder is going to play out. One thing that I wanted to show you guys here is another reason why I feel bullish is because when we hit that 74 region there, the 74,500 region, we ended up doing a double bottom, and double bottoms are bullish. That means that we found the bottom here, and the measure move to this pretty much already played out. We take the head of the double bottom, there's like a W pattern to the neckline here, and we place it here. Look how perfect it reaches this region. So we already played out this move of the double bottom, and now we're flagging out. So it looks, if we continue going sideways here, we're probably going to be breaking out. This stochastic is giving me the confidence that if we continue going up and we drag, we're gonna do something here. We're gonna reach some point of this stick. I don't know if it's halfway, if it's going to be the whole stick, but first and foremost, we have to break the resistance here at 86,500. We take a look at the 1-hour chart. We're above the 21 as well. We're just continuing to go sideways here. The stochastic here does look a little bit toppy. This concerns me a little bit, but you know, if we fall down, it's only the 1 hour chart. As long as we stay above the 21-day moving average, which is at 84,584, we should be good. So I'm seeing a lot of sideways action still. You know, the important thing, like I've been telling you guys, is that we must maintain being above the 21 and the 200-day moving average on the 4 hour. And so far, we've been having strong support. You know, we've been bouncing off here. We wicked down a little bit below the 200, but we came right back up. So it looks like this flag is going to fill out. Yesterday, I was a little bit scared that this could have been a head and shoulder pattern here, which is bearish. This is shoulder, this is the head, and I was thinking that this might have been the shoulder. And at that time, the stochastic we were here, it looked like it was going to continue going down, but that didn't end up playing out. Now the stochastic is pointing up, and if we zoom in here, you can see the green candle. We wicked off the pattern, but we still have room to go up, and you know, it might break out. So let's continue observing it. Right now we have to be patient, and we have to see what's going to end up happening. As long as we stay above the 21-day moving average, I feel confident that we are going to break out. All right, that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you in the next chart.